Hey you guys, how you doing? I am your host, the Real Lovely C, and I am here to bring you ready to love. When you come in the room, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed and it's your first time coming over, please subscribe and how about sharing this video? Y'all, I did this video already, but my phone had rang, got into a conversation, had the thing on mute for a minute and was wondering why I wasn't getting the sound. So I decided to do this video over. So if you get this notification twice, it's just to me doing this video over. My other half bought me these new headsets with the mic. I asked for headsets, he come back with a mic, and headsets with the mic. Okay, I didn't need all that. But anyway, looking for a headset with the mic on it, you can get it from Walmart for $25. Okay, especially when you're dealing with the studio. So that should have did that under my product review. So I've already tested them and they seem to be working fine. Because if you have a streaming app, you have to have your microphone and your earplugs one way or the other when you have a guest. You can get away with it just you by yourself, but when you have a guest, you need to have your microphone with your headphones in there. Okay, so y'all, let's get into this Ready to Love Season 6, Episode 1, Miami Mixer. So Tommy welcomed a group of 20 in all. The heat can start out hot, but can it cool down? It can cool down really quick. Two people will be going home on this night. Tommy wants to know who's looking for the real thing. It's time to put love over lust. Did you hear what I said? It's time to put love over lust. That's what Tommy said. Yes, he did. So, Mike is one of the favorites, and Dominica was on him. He was her first catch. Sean liked to travel. He said there's something about a woman that is well traveled who see things from a different perspective. But he couldn't remember Jay's name, which her name is Jamila, and that is her first name. But he called her Tangerine, which to me was a turnoff. Samson preferred brains over Botox. Okay, he preferred the brains over Botox. So Miami must got a lot of people dealing with Botox up there, keeping that face tight. Okay, and booty tight, all that tight. Botox will do it all for you. April wants a man to see her beauty in her first. Sharice is an esthetician. Okay, Brandy had her eyes on Calvin. She's a flight attendant and wants a man to knock her off her feet. Brandy don't have kids and does want kids. Okay, so this is the first episode, so we're just getting to know the people. It's not really a whole lot to bring up on it, but this is the introduction, and the introduction is always a little boring to me, but I'm gonna bring it to you anyway. So Alonzo is a real estate investor. He's retired, and he and Candia seems to hit it off right off the bat. Sean called himself a walking flag. Jamila don't like men that comes off goofy. She's over Sean and she's ready for the next one. So they didn't hit it off, they just didn't hit it off. Okay, because he come off real snobbish to me, not off as a grown ass man, but that's just my opinion. Kayla wants to talk with Swazzy, but he gives player vibes. She wants to see if she can vibe with him. She has a YouTube channel and she does marketing. Swazzy is a firefighter, and he works with the paramedics. LJ is enjoying the mixer. He's from the Virgin Islands. He's an artist and he works it in. He's into Sharika. They both been single for 3 years. He seems to be a very good dad, and Sharika really likes that. Justice and Tranika and Looney, they try to get some time in. Also, April likes him. So he seems to be one of the favorites also. He's a true charmer for sure. He grew up without his father, but the woman in his life was his mother, and she was strong. April really likes him. Brandy does some flirting. She does some flirting. That's what it's there. It's the Miami mixing, and the option is to get to be around many, mingle around many male and females that you can, is to get to know each other. So Calvin got the word that he had a family emergency, so he bowed out of the journey. Tommy let the men know that someone time is coming to a close. Dominica, Sharika, Brandy talks with Swazzy. Dominica says she needs a grown ass man. Sharika said Swazzy was her least favorite person at the mixer. Okay, to each his own. So Devin is free. He's here for the competition, and he's in physical shape. He's an athlete. He has a son, but has not seen him in 10 years. So the time has come to eliminate a man, and I was thinking that one man will be saved just because Calvin Journey had left the journey due to the family emergency. So you haven't seen your child in 10 years. I wouldn't even brought that child up. So how are you going to be into a relationship? We don't know the dynamics and whether I believe he said it was a one night stand. He haven't seen the child since the child was 6 months old, and I think that's messed up. And maybe we don't know if it's on the mother end or is it just on his end. Maybe he could get joint custody. I don't know, but it don't look good for him. Because if you don't have time for your child, put your child in your life at all, then there's a problem with your mental status to me. Okay? Tommy called to the front, Sean and Swazzy. Swazzy was saved and Sean Journey had in, like I said. And I think it was because he didn't see his 10-year-old son. And now Tommy reminds them, he said 2 people was going home, one down and one to go. Okay, so Samson really find Looney attractive, and maybe they will connect. She tries hard to fix her problems. He loves her smile and wants to call her by her middle name. She said, we got to be real close for you to call me by my middle name. So Jamela and Randall get to learn each other, and love laughters. Then Dominica interrupts them, and Randall says she's more like a homeboy. Jamel gives him a nickname, and she calls him Rara. That's the name, y'all. The nickname is Rara. So Sharice is stirring the pot up, causing trouble for Dani because she's bothered by Randall, and Jamel and her has plans to tell Sharice what was said. But on the real, Randall feels the same way. He says she's loud, and he really don't care for that. So Sharice and Mike have a conversation. He has 2 children, and Sharice has a fur baby. Well, she has a little dog. He said she needs to loosen up because she has a strong personality. Tommy comes in to eliminate one female. So the guys has to make a decision. And this time it's two women that are called to the front, Charisse and Dominique. But Tommy is giving them a second chance. Okay, a second chance. Yes, they get a second chance. Tommy let them all know that they will be going back and forth each week. So this was the introduction week, and they will get to test the waters. But the next episode will be off the roof, or this season will be off the roof, because looking at the replay, there's going to be a lot going on. We got a long way to go till we get down to the final three. Stay tuned every Wednesday or Thursday with my review of Ready to Love season 6, and I will have my co-host with me. We will do it around 2 o'clock in the daytime, between 2 and 2:30 in the daytime, probably on Thursdays. I will keep you informed. I will put up a notification. Y'all, thank y'all for joining me. My live seemed to come out fine. And how y'all liking my new headsets with the microphone? I already had a microphone. I sent my other half to go get me some plain earphones to plug in inside, because the Bluetooth did not pair with this microphone that I already have, and he came back with a whole microphone to my face. I feel like control Janet Jackson right now. Okay, maybe I do some singing for y'all one day. All right, y'all, this has been nice. This has been the review for Ready to Love Miami, season 6, episode 1. With that, I'm going to close out. Please hit that like button while you in the room. Hit that like button while you in the room. If you not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. You will not be disappointed. And while you there, hit that share. So every time I upload, y'all know I uploaded a video. Okay? Check y'all on the next one. Thank you for joining me. I am your host, The Real Lovely C. Bye-bye.
I got the cash in the bag,